Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hector episode 2. Let's continue the game. So I'm trying to get her to Doreen here to eat off Hector's plate, which he is already poisoned with roofies called snoofies here. And my guess here is I'm going to put dead flies in her plate.
Don't look now, but that hideous fat cow over there is wearing the same dress as you.
Who?
And then this will knock her out.
Oh, sorry. Eyes must have gone out of focus for a second there.
Oh, can you believe this? Flies, so unsanitary.
The bloody cheek. I'll not stand for it. Gawk on. Little action here. Sir, what's that fly doing in her swill?
Mon Dieu! It appeared to me this fly has died of natural causes and not as a result of eating at my fine establishment. In the meantime, would the lady be subjected to another serving?
Make it a double.
But of course. And the gentleman?
I demand another. While the fly was dying on her plate, it was distinctly looking at mine as though it had left something behind.
Very well, sir. We can't have you wasting away.
So, have I messed this up?
Good day.
Like, I've totally messed this up now. Look at the drugged buffet cart.
Maybe this'll put a stop to a relentless barrage of innuendo.
So apparently he recycled the meat back into the cart. How are you even supposed to figure that out without just looking and seeing it back there? There totally should have been an animation scene. And we should have seen that scene before I even made any actions whatsoever. That is what he was doing. Let's go ahead and put dead flies in Hector's plate, I guess.
All those things together, not bloody lightly.
No, I guess it doesn't even work on Hector's plate. We'll do it on Doreen's plate.
Don't look now, but that hideous fat cow over there is wearing the same dress as you.
Who?
This is ridiculous
Oh, sorry. Eyes must have gone out of focus for a second.
to have to do this twice in a
Can you
row.
believe this? Flies, so unsanitary.
The bloody cheek. I'll not stand for it. Gawk on. Little action here.
It's supposed to be Garcon.
Sir, what's that fly doing in her swill?
Mon Dieu! It appeared to me this fly has died of natural causes and not as a result of eating at my fine establishment. In the meantime, would the lady be subjected to another
So the exact
serving?
same dialogue, the exact
But of
same
course.
animation. The only difference is now
And
they're
the gentleman?
The appearance of that fly has completely put me off my lunch.
Perhaps it has done you a favor. Good day.
so the only thing that changed was the one line at the end that Hector said. And now she'll eat the drugged meat.
Oh, wow. Have you tried this batch? It tastes like... I don't know, I feel all nostalgic or something. Something about this taste brings me right back to my college days.
That's not
Oh, it's so...
good. Implying that she's been roofied
Thank God.
before.
My ears are ringing. The hoops I have to jump through just for some bloody keys. Doreen?
And so it takes her
And
purse
how is sir expecting
and
to pay?
looks in her purse already.
I think I saw
Takes the
some
key.
Slovakian pennies in there. You can keep that as a tip. By the way, the grub was a real knockout. Haha.
So quite a puzzle there. Quite a puzzle. Not quite smooth. Not quite exactly what I would want. Let's look at the entrance.
High security lock, heavy steel door. No way I'm gonna get through that with me foot.
Does the key work with the entrance? Yes, it does. Good.
Amazing how easy life is with keys.
So through the doorway. Now we take the sun lamp.
Ouch! I should run my fingers under cold water for at least a minute.
Take the merkin.
Doreen's not around. Display cabinet's been left unlocked. Let's have a look at these pre-loved merkins then. See what all the fuss is about. Ugh, ball bags, that's foul.
So these two items are probably used to start a fire. Use the key on this.
Finally,
Get the
got
files.
into her drawers. Ha, she would have loved that one. Alright, let's have a look-see. Bingo, jackpot and urethra. Sold. One remote-activated high-caliber, long-range sniper rifle with onboard facial recognition software. Plus and sanitizer. Sold to... Bart Nelson? Biff Noodle? Bjorn Niffenhausen? Oh, ball bags, I can't believe this. It's a signature, but it's so illegible it looks like it was pushed into a snowbank. All this way for nothing. I'll just put it back. Nah, I'll keep it. Never know. Pamper yourself with our soap bars infused with the scent of a freshly fired 12-gauge shotgun and jasmine.
So
Come in handy if you are being hunted down by trained killers in the women's wear section of S&M.
take some
They're not really my
guns.
colour.
Look in the nitro
That
box.
is where the criminals drop guns to be cleaned. It's like recycling, only worse.
But is there anything in
That
it?
is where it's like. That is where.
No,
it's like.
apparently not. Okay, so now we are at this issue where we're probably not doing anything with Shayla Booth. Probably not doing anything with Beef Mart. I mean, we could probably go back to Beef Mart and see if we can grab some more flies.
A sight like that's enough to put anyone off their meal.
And I can't pick them up again.
There's a fly there dying of botulism.
And so you put the sun lamp in the fly zapper.
Now you're just being stupid.
That doesn't do anything. The merkin with the fly zapper.
Nah, can't be asked.
Didn't think so. So then we move over to furry furnace.
I used to love the bishop's staff, but now I adore my ball.
So, like, I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do over here. This seems like this is just gonna be kind of a pointless area. We got the snoofies over here, and everything else seems the same. And we don't have to do the confessional again. And we're done talking to this guy, right?
I'm done with machines.
So we're done with that. Alright. And things have changed, and Sequandra is here. Let's put the bulb here and get her hot. And maybe start a fire.
Time for a bit of shake and bake. That a girl stuff.
Oh, I'm working it, baby. I'm sweating like a hairy wildebeest in rutting season.
Ooh, baby, could you possibly get any hotter?
I don't know, honey. Maybe if I was coping with a mild infection.
Why do I smell cooked meats? Retardation. I'd better back up out of here. Flaming hell. Starting to smell like the buffet in here. That's the vault door. All right, you reclusive techno bastard. What the hell? I've been chasing Wheezy the dwarf. Oh, crap. Well, can't exactly interrogate a dead guy, can I? I'm gonna get you out of here, but I'm warning you in advance. If it comes down to me giving you mouth to mouth, I'm afraid you're not gonna make it.
No, thank you, sir.
So
You're
we-
true.
You're under arrest for terrorism, murder, arson, kidnapping, destruction of public property, obstruction of justice, fraud, extortion, and impersonating a tosser.
What are you talking about?
The hostage situation in the town centre, the 37 dead police officers, the complete waste of my bloody time. Ring a bell?
Hostage? What does this have to do with me?
You're behind the whole thing. You and your laptops and your computers and your webcams and internets and face-guided sniper rifles.
Face-guided? What? What is this?
Get ready to swap your tiny 8x10 vault in the basement of a church for a tiny 8x10 vault in the county prison. Only real difference is you'll be hosed down every once in a while.
Hold on. What has he done?
This doesn't concern you.
It bloody well does. He's my husband.
Your husband is the mastermind of the husband. Let's go with this question.
If you don't mind my asking, how do you two go about doing what couples,
What's your evidence?
There was a computer at the scene hooked up to a sniper rifle and a massive stack of explosives. And the whole thing was controlled by someone who knew computers and had access to the internet.
And you think that was me?
Yes, you've got enough internet wires snaking in and out of that vault downstairs to choke every horse and ascot.
What? So because your terrorist used the internet and I use the internet, it therefore must be me?
The
Sounds
laptop
like
found at
police
the scene
logic.
Contained frequent references to a what's-it computer thing number address.
Web address?
No, not that.
Email address?
No.
IP?
Thought I smelled urine. Anyway, that address led us straight to this address. The last place that laptop was hooked up to before committing mass mayhem was right here.
That's weird.
Weird? I'm about to convict you of an act of terrorism and all you can say is weird?
I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't me.
It came from your connection.
Hold on. Could have been that fella. What's his name?
Dave Felton.
No. Nice guy. Not the sort to frequent a place like this. While back, he came to the door saying he stumbled onto my Wi-Fi and wanted to pay a half of my internet bill. Came to an arrangement. When he's home, he taps into mine. He's the only one who uses this network besides me.
Where's his home?
Just over there. Next door.
Ah, ball bags. End of the line. I'd better find some evidence on this subhuman toe rag, or the better part of my day has been wasted. How anything I've done today can be referred to as the better part is beyond me.
So now all that work to find out that he was totally in the wrong place.
He's gonna need to get out the all-purpose cleaner for that footprint. And maybe a locksmith. No, it's not like there's anything in here to steal. Just to keep the tramps from using it as a sex den.
Let's see, we can go to the other room and look at the wall.
Oh, damn it all to hell, he's sprayed the entire place over with Febreze. Forensics will never get a decent swab now.
Let's look in the other room.
Oh, for the love of all things brown, this entire room is full of rotting corpses and salad cream. Nah, just kidding. Empty like the rest of the place. Oh, for the love of... Oh, that's better. Can't hear the screams of burning strippers anymore. Hello, what's this morsel?
So there's only one thing in the entire place. This seems kind of lazy for a point-and-click adventure. A lot of the scenes in this game are underused. This is amazingly underused. There's an entire second room that's empty, and one room empty except for one piece of mail and a door.
Looks like sometime after he left and I arrived, someone slipped something through the terrorist's mail slot. Looks like our friend missed a delivery from the Royal Mail.
So we can go to the post office now. And it seems pretty late in the game to go to the post office, but whatever, we'll do it.
Something tells me I'm very close to solving this one. At least I'd better be, because I'm losing the will to live.
Arguably, that is true for me too. Let's see. Use this with this.
Tampering with mail. Just one more felony to leave out of my report.
And so we probably needed to be near the pin to do that. Look at the notice board.
Nanny wanted. Self-defense and weapons training a must. Will Isle for 6. Wanted. Almost new laptop for university student. Seems like a fair trade. Chainsaw for sale. Used once. Number below. Ask for Peggy. Make a child's wish come true. Assassin needed for targeting parents. Half of piggy bank contents payable up front. Nanny wanted. Self-defense and weapons training a must.
So again, we've exhausted the 3 jokes there. Okay, whatever. I don't really like the repetition in point-and-click games. It happens a lot. It just goes on cycles and cycles. And then they really should just have all games where they say nothing new. There's nothing of interest or something like that. That once you've exhausted all the jokes, you're just done.
At the Royal Mail, you're always number 1. Well, referring to anyone as a number 2 is a bit rude.
Let's see. Postal clerk, pickup desk, and that seems to be it.
Funny little man.
So let's talk to him.
Behind the roof till you're cold.
Oh, he's not gonna call me.
Cashier number 1, please.
Eh?
I'm here to pick up a package.
You got your wee slop.
Here it is.
Signatures read, but you don't look none like your security file. Ah, you wee dafty. You won't be pulling any fruit on me today.
Any what?
Fruit. Fruit.
Fraud.
Male fruit.
I still don't
Mail
have a clue
fraud.
what you're saying.
Ah, you wee teat.
Oh, fraud. Right. So, I've got to get an idea of what this terrorist looks like. Maybe I should take another crack at tracking down that beef-on-demand driver.
Let's try them. So we can probably
Ugh,
just...
This thing smells a wet dog and has just as many fleas.
So I imagine,
Compelled me to put this in my pocket.
almost certainly this is a wig. So we've got to now decide, like, maybe we go back here and call the beef on demand guy and see if we can...
This phone ain't doing the job. I need to find another way of locating this guy.
It's kind of funny, all the characters have now been moved out to the outside here as we're burning it. Let's give the beef on demand number to the hacker in the office and see if we can hunt him down. I think we're close to the end here.
Hey, if I gave you a mobile number, could you find out where that mobile is?
You mean a GPS phone trace?
Nah, that's just Hollywood rainbow fairy make-believe. Oh well, worth a try.
Just kidding, it's actually a piss walk that's barely worth my time.
What are you doing right now?
Nothing. Let's do it.
And what's a piss walk?
Your mother's face.
What does that even mean? Just dial it Jabba and keep him talking.
Beef on demand, what's your beef?
I'd like to place an order.
Shoot.
What are your specials?
Anything with beef in it, we don't do chicken or crap like that.
Gotcha.
Corned beef hash. How about a nice bacon sandwich?
How about a nice bacon sandwich?
Beef bacon?
No, just the regular kind.
Quit wasting my time wherever you are.
Did you get it?
Get what?
Get what? The trace, you numpty.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Your conversation was so short, I didn't realize you'd even made the call. Listen, go again.
Okay, we gotta try this again.
Yeah, one more.
And this time,
Yeah, keep him on the line. I know how this works. I saw The Fugitive.
So I've got to.
Beef on demand? What's your beef?
I'd like to place an order.
Shoot.
Anything beef, right?
Duh.
So corned beef hash.
Do you do corned beef hash?
Does it have beef in it? We do it. Anything else?
Let's see. So we've got to find more beef. Sloppy Joe Gaiman.
Philip Mignon?
Yep, we can do that. Anything else?
So we got to name beef products. Beef jerky.
Jerky?
One of our specialties. Anything else?
Four chickens and a Coke and some dry white toast. That's wrong. Gammon? I've never heard of gammon. Bouillon. Let's try this one.
Bourgogne.
Excellent choice. Anything else?
Steak tartare. Coq au vin that's a chicken. Let's try tartare.
Toto.
Ah, a man who knows his beef. Anything else?
Man, you're gonna have to really look at the different types of things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure coq au vin is chicken. I don't know what Melba is. Silverside, I think is beef.
Silverside?
Yum, I'm halfway through one of those myself right now. Anything else?
Actually, sorry, I should have asked before we started. I'm a devout Sikh. Is any of this made from cow?
Oh,
Tell me we got it that time.
Okay, according to current satellite data, the phone you're looking for is located.
What is this? The bleeding X Factor spit?
Okay, I've transferred the coordinates to your map. You should see a blinking red dot.
Can you make it a green dot?
Why?
I just wanted to see if you can, really.
There, I made it an 8-bit sheep.
Why a sheep?
Had one handy.
Why would you have a sheep handy?
Are we done?
If it was a blinking red dot, that would have been different anyways. So here's the beef on demand guy. And see, the way this is laid out here, there might be one more location here, but I'm not sure.
There's the beef. Now, where's the bloody driver? What the hell? Are there low-flying cows in these parts? There's that delivery guy. What's he doing on the flaming roof?
Oi, beef guy.
I'm on break.
Need a word.
Have this instead.
Oh, flipping Nora. What the hell was that?
Mate, you almost totally got sauced. Woo!
Just when you think you met every nutter in town, along comes another old generation.
So let's look at the
If it were one
lorry.
of those eco lorries that run on chip oil, it would be my dream car. Now, I like my beef as much as the next man, but there's a limit. Oh, who am I kidding? When it comes to beef, I have no limits.
And it seems like there's nothing really we need to do up here, so let's just go up the stairwell.
I should be able to get to the roof that way.
Yeah, there's nothing to it.
Well, I gotta start working out. Building's only 4 bleeding stories high.
And we have a grimy window and satellite dishes and satellite dishes. And windows and delivery boys, and we'll look at everything.
The satellite dish, the single man's second best friend. I make it a point not to peer into windows in this town. It's the easiest way to get a shotgun shell to the teeth.
Alright.
There's that delivery guy.
Now let's just talk to him, I guess.
Pardon your ignorance, but what in the mongrel's teats are you doing up here?
Oh, shh, shh, shh. Here he comes. Here he comes. Wait for it. Booyah! You just been sauced.
You ruddy great knob! What have you done to my suit?
Ha! Texas wood smoke, baby. Enjoy it.
Bloody hell! I'm a vegetarian!
That's what I'm doing.
Perhaps what I should have asked was why.
Perhaps what I should have asked was why.
All in the name of comedy.
Commode?
Comedy, man. Sorry, my online persona sometimes cracks through. What you're looking at is the next wave in viral celebrity mobile video trend setting. It will change the world.
Mobile video? You film a lot of people then?
Every stunt I've ever pulled. I want to capture the full spectrum of human emotions.
Full spectrum, eh? How many colours so far?
Well, one mostly, a brownish mix of disbelief and disgust.
Would you be able to remember all of the locations of your saucy shenanigans?
Booyah!
Is that a yes?
See this phone? See this SIM card? Stuffed at the gills like a turkey on Thanksgiving with pure liquid comedy gold, dog.
Britain doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving? I guess that's true.
Britain doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Every one of my works of genius is right here on this phone. And one day very soon, I shall unleash them all on the world and make millions. Billions. Woo!
You're gonna sell them till you got framed?
No, I'm just gonna give them out on YouTube, then sit back and watch the cash roll in.
Oh, right.
Let's continue this conversation here and ask this question, even though we should
If you're
ask the
sitting on
next one.
liquid gold, how come you're still busting your ump at beef on demand?
The sauce, dude. Unlimited supply. Woo! Gotta keep the comedy tanks topped up.
Running on fumes at the moment. Doesn't your boss notice all the missing sauce?
One of my biggest customers is the American consulate.
Oh, well played. Most of the roly-polies in there probably sweat barbecue sauce.
Alright, so we've gone all the way through all of this. I imagine it'll just repeat itself.
Doesn't your boss notice all the missing sauce?
One of my biggest customers is the American consulate.
Oh, well played. Most of the roly-polies in there probably sweat barbecue sauce.
See, another perfect example of why not just get rid of this option at this point. Why repeat it?
I need to know about a delivery you made to the abandoned industrial estate recently.
Dude, yes, that. Who wants to know?
Health Inspector, Detector, Building Inspector, Hector, Chaise Booth Quality Control Liaison, or Hector. Let's go with the first one. Let's go with the last one.
Chaise Buffet Quality Control Liaison, Lecter.
Yeah, whatever, man. I know an intellectual property thief when I see one. Back off.
Sir, I am not an intellectual anything. Oh, no, that didn't come out right.
You're here for my video pranks, and you ain't getting them.
Calm down. I'm just asking about a delivery you made which involved an obscene amount of sauce.
A slice of pure excessive video genius. I haven't even uploaded my videos yet, and the world is already talking about me. Woo! I'm a WikiLeak. I'm the embodiment of viral.
Embodiment of viral, eh? I'm definitely cancelling my beef on demand card after today.
Hmm.
Sorry, did you say you got a video of the warehouse delivery?
Of course. keep a record of every source-related prank I've ever done right here on my mobile phone.
I get the feeling I'm just gonna push this guy
Saucer
off the
tosser
edge.
may have an image of the terrorist on there. Listen, about your phone. I need to commandeer your mobile phone as I believe it contains vital evidence in the case I'm currently investigating.
Whatever, property thief. You can't make me hand it over.
The only way you'll be able to get off this roof in one piece is by giving me that phone. Otherwise, all of your source-related success will have to be enjoyed posthumously.
Ha! Come and get it, chumps.
Look, what's it gonna take for me to see that footage?
My business venture's gonna skyrocket. You just need to get in on the ground floor.
Then what the hell are we doing on the roof?
You invest a bit of first-round funding just to get Source off the ground. That'll show you're a team player. I'll draft up an NDA for you to look at the proprietary information. What you think, homie?
I think I'm sold. Count me in, I guess.
I think I'm sold. Count me in.
Sweet. There's only one thing my little enterprise is missing before I become an internet sensation. A computer. I've been working this delivery gig to raise me cash for once so I can upload my videos. You get me a computer, you can consider yourself a full partner. So, of course, I get all the credit.
I still don't see how giving stuff away free on the internet is gonna make us rich.
I don't know either, but I'm an optimist.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm having too much fun right here.
So we need a computer. There was a computer over here. Let's take this laptop.
Hey, that's mine.
What? Afraid I'm gonna steal your pornography?
No, it's... Ow.
Because I know, if I were trying to run from a burning building, the only thing I'd save is me blimmin' laptop full of illegal porn. You bloody sick nonce pig.
It isn't.
People like you, with one thing on your tiny twisted brain, you make me want to vomit into the crown jewels and clean up the mess with the Union Jack. Bloody donkey milking dress messer.
There.
Imagine for a moment I'm pissing in the gutter. That piss runs down the edge of the street, picking up God knows what viruses, fluids and solids along the way. Then it drops through the grate and merges with the rest of the filth flushed down all the bogs of Clappers Wreake. And somewhere, running along the stinking tubes and tunnels in the underbelly of this city, what was once my urine brushes lightly across a small crust of fetid muck clinging to the side of the brickwork. A crust that has been caressed by the bodily waste of every diseased human and animal, past and present, of this horrid
This is going for forever.
You are that crust. Your laptop of human depravity is that muck. I've spent more time constructing this disgusting scenario than I ever meant to, considering you're totally worthless. Bloody arse-faced flaccid mole of a halfling.
They're just holiday snaps of my family. You can check yourself, no porn at all. Sexiest picture on there's my desktop wallpaper, and it's just my wife, Shaquandra, with the kids on the beach at Magaluf.
All right. Still taking the computer, though.
Alright, let's double
It's the
click this.
laptop I stole from that little twerp from the furry furnace. Apparently it's loaded up with snaps of his hideous wife in bathers, but I haven't had the stomach to confirm.
So we could do something funny here and go back to the station and make the other guy look at the computer. But sadly, it seems like
Must have gone on one of those team building weekends for wannabe Jedis.
interesting, he's not even there. So they eliminate that option. So we don't have that much more to do here. We're gonna give this laptop.
If I go up and down these stairs many more times, you'll be able to crack walnuts in my arse cheeks.
So I still definitely feel like I'm getting my money's worth in this game. Much like episode 1. A lot longer than I thought. Probably approaching its own detriment of being just slightly too long. But I imagine next recording we will finish the game because we'll get a picture of the guy and then we'll find out that he just needs a change of haircut and possibly one other item to make his appearance look different. And then we'll get the package from the mailbox, and whatever we get from the mail is probably going to just turn into some kind of cutscene and end episode 2. I can't imagine that there is much more after that. If it is something, it's going to have to be its own third set of puzzles that would just be done in 2 or 3 scenes, and I don't see that happening. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.